so much for giving me the time that you can share some of your experiences with us. So for those that are watching in, could you just start with telling us what your name and an introduction of who you are, please?
My name is Aflakpui, and I'm the head deacon of RICC.
Okay, thank you. And yourself?
Mine is Aflakpui Anthony, and I head the Bible school, Rehoboth Bible School Church.
That's great. And the reason why I'm talking to you is that both of you are going to be ordained as ministers, is that correct?
That's correct.
Great. So, how long have you actually been at RICC for?
I've been at RICC since 2007. I think that's almost 10 years
That's
now.
a long time. And yourself?
I became a part of RICC in the year 2009, December.
Wow, a lot of experience there. And I know you just touched on it, but can you just remind me again, what ministries do you both head? So you yourself individually?
I head the deacons ministry.
Okay. And what does that involve in terms of staff? How many staff is that?
We've got almost about 9 staff, yes.
Wow. Okay. And yourself?
Myself, the Rehoboth Bible School of Ministry. I'm being supervised by Elder Sam, soon to be Pastor Sam, and we are targeted at raising up new generation of leaders and anyone that wants to know more about Christ and be established in the Lord.
Okay. And just very quickly, how long has the Bible school been in existence?
The Bible school has been in existence in some form or shape, but this current model of the Bible school came to existence since 2010.
Wow, that's great.
The ministry since then.
Okay. So can you both tell me individually, how do you actually feel about the ordination in October? What does it mean for you? I'll ask yourself, Mr. Andrew first. Minister-elect Andrew.
Yeah, the ordination means a lot to me. It's just confirm the opposite of things which family members thought about me. They thought I will not amount to anything. But God being who He is, has brought me this far.
Wow. So I'm hearing from you that despite people discouraging you, that actually God's brought you through and you're happy about that, yeah?
Yes.
Okay. And yourself, Minister-elect?
So with the ordination, I think it's a great privilege and also a challenge as well. A privilege in the sense that it's an honor for God to call you out and to serve in His kingdom and to do whatever He's called you to be. And also a challenge in another way whereby your life becomes like a life in a fishbowl where everything about you will be scrutinized, characterized, the things you do, the things you say. So I think that a great privilege as well as a challenge as well.
Wow. And do you have any words of encouragement for others who are to be ordained as well? Because we know that there are others, there are the current elders who are also being ordained. What words of encouragement, and also indeed our Bishop-elect, what words of encouragement do you have for them?
Words of encouragement is that to know that to humble ourselves and surrender everything to God and always let God be our counselor, to be our first point of contact in every decision, everything we do, and we will always be a good vessel of honor to His glory.
Okay. And how do you feel?
Myself, I see that God has given all of us individual gifts and talents, and that whatever God has placed in us, we should use it in the maximum ability to serve one another and to serve the kingdom as well, and to advance the work of the gospel. That's what we want to be. And in my eyes, everybody's a minister, but we've been set apart. We're also part of the people to put our hands to work and get the job done.
Yeah. And just to move on, I think it's obviously clear that the ordination isn't just about getting a badge to say I'm ordained. It's something more than that, isn't it? Something about what God's doing for RICC. So just to end up then, so what do you think this means for RICC, for the fellowship as a whole, sort of within the body here, but also internationally? We know that we're an international fellowship. What kind of lasting messages would you leave finally in terms of what would this mean for RICC as an international fellowship and a national fellowship?
It means that there's a lot of needs out there, and for those needs to be met, other people have to take their responsibility. So that is why the man of God put on that to pass on the baton, so that people will be, taught to take their places actively, so that the bigger needs out there will be met by those who are coming through.
Absolutely. And I'm so glad you mentioned passing on the baton, because that's our theme this year. Yeah. So finally, Minister-elect Tony, what do you think it means for you?
Also echoing the sentiment of my brother, I see it in the eyes of expansion. As the church grows, the workers in the house also needs to grow and increase, and there's more work to be done, and that's why we bring called to the front. So whatever positions we are called to, it's to serve, and then from perspective, I don't see that as a leadership, but from the perspective of serving one another. So let us serve wholeheartedly.
Yeah. And you mentioned the word expansion, and clearly there is a lot more work to do, whether it's within the body or outside the body, and the word evangelism comes to my mind, but also in my mind the whole thing about perhaps other RICCs. Is that how you think it may well be?
Definitely for us, it stems from the last year's theme, Arise and Build, release the arrows, and God is, we were not only looking at RICC in Croydon per se, but there are bigger routes to expand to other territories, other countries, and this is just the groundwork as it.
Yeah. Okay, well look, thank you so much, and God bless you both, and I'm really looking forward to the ordination. I'm telling myself, God bless you both.